Здравствуйте, дорогие друзья! Nice to see you today on my YouTube channel Russian for Everybody. Can you see and hear me well? If everything is okay, please confirm it in the chat, okay? So, today we will talk about one of the basic grammatical topic in Russian language, and I mean the gender of nouns. If you have any questions during my lesson, please don't hesitate to ask me in chat or in the comments. I will try to answer them immediately or after the lesson. Okay. And please don't forget to leave comments and likes after watching the video. It will really help me to promote my videos on YouTube. Thank you very much in advance. Okay, so let's start. So, what does the nouns mean? Nouns are a part of speech or such words in any language that answer two main questions. Кто on the left, кто. Кто means who, and что. Что. Что means what. According to these questions, we can divide nouns into two big groups. So, nouns that answer the question кто, it's animate nouns. And nouns that answer the question что are inanimate nouns. By animate nouns, we understand live creatures such as people or animals. And for them we make question кто. 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 Кто means who. It's quite easy to figure out the gender when we talk about people. For example, of course, it's obvious for us that papa, father, is masculine word, is on. Mama, mother, is she. Мужчина, man, it's a male person. Женщина, woman, of course, is she. Our elementary knowledge of biology comes in handy here. But what to do when we talk about such words that are not like creatures, like soup, lampa, море? You can see them on the right. Such words we call inanimate nouns because they denote things and they answer question что. Что. Что means what. So these words are not live creatures, they're just things or abstract notions. They are not people and not animals. So how to understand which gender are they? In comparison with English, in English such words we always denote with the pronoun it. In English such words always will be it. In Russian language it's not the same. In Russian language, soup, somehow, it's on masculine word. Lampa, lamp, it's she. And море, sea, is оно, it. So why all these three words are absolutely of different genders? Why soup is masculine, why lamp is feminine, and море is neutral? So let's try to find out what happens in Russian language. So all Russian nouns can belong to one of three genders. First gender is on. It means he. it's masculine gender. Second is anno, neuter. It means anno means it in English. You can see it in the middle. And on the right is feminine gender. It's Anna. Anna. It means she. So biology, when we talk about gender of inanimate nouns, biology is absolutely useless. So we need to go to the rule book on this one. The answer is to look at the words ending. So I prepared for you a useful table, so let's look at them. In most instances, the grammatical gender of a Russian noun is easily determined by its ending in the form in which a noun is given on dictionaries. So you just open the dictionary, you can find a noun. Such form we can call the first form of the word, or a nominative case, nominative singular. And later you should look carefully at this word and pay attention on its ending. So every grammatical gender of each noun is determined by its ending. So let's look on the table. Masculine words have two types of ending. No ending or consonant, or also we can call it zero ending. Such words like magazine. Magazine means a shop. As you see, there is no ending, just consonant. Consonant, it's not ending, it's just a letter. Музей. Музей. Muzey also ends in consonant y. So no other letters after them. So such words we know like masculine gender. And pay attention on feminine words in the middle. Feminine words in Russian language have most popular endings like a and ya, like mama, mother, машина, машина. Машина means a car. So as you see, both words end on ending a. Ending a shows us that in front of us it's feminine words. Also, feminine words have endings ya. Ya. We call this soft variant of ending a. Such words like семья, семья, Россия, Россия. Семья means family, Россия means Russia. So these two words end on ya. Letter ya also shows us that we have feminine gender in front of us. Okay, and neuter words on the right. Neuter words we know like anno. Anno means it. Neuter words have three types of endings. It's letters or, yeah, or your. And examples. Метро. Metro means metro. Дело. Дело. A thing to do. Море. Море means a sea. Кафе. Кафе. Ending ye means cafe. So as you see, when you want to understand which gender is it, you should look at the last letter of the word. Okay, and I need to mention about another type of ending. It's below the table. It's soft sign. As you see, soft sign can be in masculine gender and in feminine gender. So both for them. Unfortunately, such words generally are learned by students by heart. but there are some useful tips how to remember the gender of nouns with a soft sign at the end. And I would like to share it with you my next lesson. It will be next week. So not today, because for today I decided to make a video about normal and general endings like yeah or no endings or oh yeah. So for today you need to remember that masculine words end in consonant or zero ending. Female words have endings yeah, and neuter words have endings o, ye, yo. No question now. Okay, so now let's look on our exceptions. Of course, as you know, almost I think all languages in the world have some rule exceptions, and Russian language, of course, has also exceptions. Exceptions are words that don't follow this rule. So let's look on them. So I made a table for you which divided into two columns. First column I called on, it's masculine words, and the second column it's unknown, it's neuter words. So let's look first on masculine words, on. So here you'll find such words like coffee. Coffee means a coffee, it's a drink. As you see, coffee has ending "em". As I showed you before, Russian words that end on "yen" are normally and generally neuter words, but coffee is masculine. But here I should notice that recently Russian dictionaries started to admit this word as a neuter word. But traditional linguistic continues to declare this word as masculine words because of its origin. Coffee appeared in Russia at the 18th century. It was brought first in the 18th century, and those times coffee was pronounced like coffee. So coffee pronounced like muzey. So its ending was yeah, that's why original form had an ending yeah. So that's why coffee firstly was masculine, and tradition tells us to refer this word also to masculine words. So I also recommend you to think that coffee is on, not unknown. Okay, next words are like papa, father, дедушка, grandfather, дядя, uncle, мужчина, man. For words next. All these words have endings a and ya, дядя. As you already know, these endings are normally feminine words. But unfortunately, as you understand, our elementary knowledge tells us that papa can't be a woman, and grandfather also can't be a woman. That's why such words like papa, дедушка, дядя, and мужчина are male people. Okay, thank you for your question. Egyptian planner, I received it from is masculine engine table. I think here is missing, is not it? Okay, I return to my previous slide, my table. So I wrote you in table on masculine words in hard endings the word muzey. Muzey has letter y at the end. Frankly speaking, I can't write you that y it's a special kind of ending because y it's also a consonant. It's the same consonant as letter n in the word magazine. So in some Russian textbooks, you can find that letter Y is special type of endings for masculine words. It's not true, by the way, because Y it's also the same consonant as letter N, M, D, T, etc. I hope that you understood this. Okay, let's return to our exceptions. Masculine words first. And the last words I wrote with capital letter, such words like Alexei, Alyosha, and Nikolai, Коля. Alexei and Nikolai, it's Russian masculine names. It's Russian males' names. Why I wrote these names into this column of exceptions? Because Alexei Nikolai are full Russian names that they end on "y". Of course, they are male gender, of course, because it's a Russian names for man, and also they have ending "y", which you know is masculine word. But one important remark: these two male names have their short versions. Alexei produces its short name Alyosha, and Nikolai produces its short version Kolya. Alyosha and Kolya are short names which we use among our members of family or close friends. As you see, Alyosha and Kolya have endings "a" and "ya". And as you know, endings "a" and "ya" are feminine gender. But I already told you that Alyosha and Kolya is produced from male's name, Alexei and Nikolai. That's why if you meet in the text Alyosha and Kolya, and you know that these names are produced from male's name Alexei and Nikolai, you should know that Alyosha and Kolya also masculine gender. So Alyosha is on, and Kolya also is on. Okay, no question here, with male exceptions. Okay, thank you. And now let's look on the column with "ano". "Ano" is neuter words. It means it. "Ano" means it. So here I wrote you only two words. So it's not too many for you to remember. Frankly speaking, it's not only these two words, but for beginner students, normally all Russian textbooks give on this two, because other exceptions for neuter are not so popular and not widely spread in modern Russian language. So for you, you should know only these two exceptions for today. Имя. Имя means name. И время. Время means time. Both words have ending "mя", ending "я". Ending "я", as you know, is female. But имя is оно, и время also is оно. So such words, unfortunately, you should remember by heart. Okay, no questions. Okay, and now let's talk about other very important question, which my students normally ask me: why we should know such thing as grammatical gender? Why I should know which words I have in front of me, masculine, feminine, or neuter? Why it's so important? So I prepared for you some information about this, and now you will know why it's so important in Russian language. So, as you know, the gender of a noun is important because it determines the endings of pronouns, adjectives, and the past tense forms of verbs, and must agree. And now I give you the examples of gender agreement. So first agreement is pronoun agreement. Let's look on my examples. First example: где мой стол? Вот он. где мой стол? In English means where is my table? Вот он means here it is. So, what happens in Russian language? The gender of the noun determines both the ending of the modifying possessive pronoun as well as the form of the third person pronoun that can replace it. So, in English, it will be my. In Russian, it will be мой. In English, we say it for table. In Russian, we say он, not оно, not neuter. Another example. Где мое окно? Is translated into English like where is my window? So compare. Where is my table and where is my window? Both sentences have my. But in Russian language we have мой и моё. Absolutely different words. And the answer. Вот оно, вот он. So here in English, оно or он both translate into English like it. In Russian, it's absolutely different. So because stол is masculine words, it doesn't have ending. That's why stол is on. But окно, window, has ending o, which you already know that ending o is neuter gender. That's why I answer вот оно. Вот оно. Okay, and the last example here on this page. Где моя лампа? Where is my lamp? Вот она. Here it is. So another awful word, моя. All foreigners surprised. Why you need this? Мой, моя, моё. Really crazy thing. I agree with you. But you need to understand that masculine words, it's мой стол. Neuter words is моё, моё окно, моё море. And female words like моя лампа, моя мама. And also the answer, вот она. In English, it also will be here it is. In English, everything is simple in this way. In Russian, we should always think about the gender of nouns, because from the gender of nouns depends the form of possessive pronouns, the form of personal pronouns. That's why. Okay, that's not all. Second type of agreement. It's adjective agreement. Here I gave you 3 Russian sentences with their translation into English. First example. Это интересный сайт. Это интересный сайт means like this is an interesting website. Second example. Это интересное кино. This is an interesting film. And the third one. Это интересная информация. This is interesting information. So, English translation everywhere has the word interesting. In Russian language we have 3 forms. Интересный, интересная и интересная. So, again, such forms because of Russian gender. Интересный we use with masculine nouns like интересный сайт. Сайт means on, that's why we use интересный. Кино – это оно, neuter word, that's why we use интересное, интересное кино. И информация, information. Информация она, feminine, that's why we use интересная. Okay, and the last type of agreement, it's past tense of verbs. Let's look again on my 3 examples, Russian examples with their translation into English language. So first one, телефон был там, means the telephone was there. Мама была там. Mother was there. И окно было там. The window was there. So all English sentences have the word was. What happens in Russian language? Here we have three words that mean was. It's был, была и было. Again, these three forms because of the Russian gender. First sentence. Телефон был. Телефон means on. It's masculine words. That's why I should use the form был. Мама. Это она. Feminine word. That's why I use была. And the last example. Окно. Window. Окно – это оно. Neuter word. Окно было. So that's why you need to know gender. Because of the gender depends everything. Your knowledge of adjectives, your knowledge of personal and possessive pronouns, your knowledge of verbs. And it's absolutely impossible to produce the correct Russian phrase without knowledge of Russian gender. So I hope that after my lesson you will learn this thing and it will be easy for you to distinguish masculine, feminine and neuter gender. Do you have any question? Okay, and the last thing for today, I prepared for you a small exercise for your homework. Of course, it's not obligatory, but if anyone from you wants to practice Russian gender, you can use this exercise. Задание, task. Он, она, или means о, оно. I give you some Russian words. Your task is to distribute these words into Russian genders. So you should write to me which gender is it? Masculine, feminine, or neuter? So I will read for you these Russian words. I will translate you them and later you can write to me in comments or on my email if you want. If you want me to check them. Of course, I will check them. So don't worry. But for those people who will not do my homework, don't worry. Next video, of course, I will give you the answers. I will tell you which gender all this noun mean. So I will tell you. So let's look on words. Россия. Россия means Russia. Passport. Passport means passport. Cafe. Cafe means cafe. It's kind of restaurant. Coffee. Coffee is a drink. Группа. Группа means a group. Metro. Metro means metro. Университет. Университет means university. Конференция. Конференция means conference. Мама. Mama means mother. Papa. Papa means father. Телефон. Телефон means telephone. Море. Море means sea. Ресторан. Ресторан means restaurant. Машина. Машина means a car. Office. Office means an office. Дело. Дело, a thing to do. Место. Место means a place or a seat. Музей. Музей means museum. Africa. Africa means Africa. Sergey. Sergey, it's Russian male's name. Journal. Journal means magazine. Программа. Программа means a program. Автобус. Автобус means a bus. Парк. Park, it's a park. Письмо. Письмо means a letter. И время. Время means time. So, you have your homework. You have such words here. Your task is to write me which gender all these words mean. So you should write me Россия dash он, она, or оно. Passport again. Он, она, or оно. The same way. Please don't hesitate to write me in comments. I will be happy to know that you understood the material of my video and very pleased if you understand everything correctly. Okay, let's finish our lesson. I hope that you learned how distinguish a Russian gender of nouns. I hope that this lesson was useful for you. And if you want to thank me, sorry. If you want to thank me for this lesson, please leave the comment and put a like. Also, you can donate to support my YouTube channel. Thank you in advance. See you next time. До новых встреч и пока-пока.